Right, welcome back again. Tanzania erupted after the president was announced, was re-elected. She was announced yesterday to be the president of Tanzania, the president-elect. And after that, a lot has been happening. People have refused to accept her as the president of Tanzania. And on the other hand, she has refused to step down. She has refused to accept that the people have said no to her re-election. It's getting worse. It's really getting bad. And right now, the situation in Tanzania is not really very good. As you can see in the videos that I'm about to play for you, police officers have been instructed to shoot people, and that is what is happening right now. I've come across videos and pictures where people have been massacred. Some pictures we can't even place here, but it is very, 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 very bad. And therefore, it is breaking our hearts as the people of Africa that a leader can choose to do to his or her own people what like something that is very, very much unprecedented. You know, getting to a point of even doing away or executing your own people, it is something that is very, very frustrating, something that is very bad. You know, this is something that used to be done by the colonialists a long time ago. And we are really growing up to become countries in Africa that are sovereign. We shouldn't be doing and we shouldn't be colonizing of our own people. Because right now, there's no difference between Samia Suluhu Hassan. Other people are calling her Idi Amin Mama. There is no difference between her and the colonialists who used to massacre people, who used to do away and kill people every time like animals. Yeah. She's not like those people who used to perform genocides in Africa, hanging people and killing people mercilessly. She is the same. There is no difference between her and them. And right now, we are asking ourselves a lot of questions. If a person like this one, the person that the country belongs to her, if she can be doing this kind of people to the black people like her, people who look like her, even her family herself, what are they saying about her? It is bad. It is something that it's very much unprecedented. It is something nobody would love to go through, even if she would be the person. For example, her family is somewhere. If she comes across a member of family dead, or if another regime would be in power and then they do this to the people that she shares blood with, how would she feel? But again, there are other people from other families that their bodies are being collected from the streets just because of the hunger of power. And the question remains, until when shall we have the hunger for power and allow our people to be destroyed, to be killed, just because we want to be in power? How do you feel when you are in power and you got that power through the blood of people, innocent souls? What will you feel? Tanzania is in flames. Take a look at these videos.
namba hii imechomwa. Fani namba hii imechomwa na toyo hiyo hapo. Na ile pale inapokea moto ST. Hii hapo. Sasa hapa ni kwa Abduli Arusha. Kwenye hoteli yake Arusha. Hii ni safari moja. Kumabani atakufa mtu.
Wanapigwa kila mahali mama yake. Mpaka arudi Mvumba Tengea. Piga mwendo kasi, mwendo kasi, mwendo kasi ya Makuma. Mwendo kasi hapo. Mwendo kasi. Piga hukuma. Tanzania. Mwendo kasi imeharibiwa Kiseki. Leo mpaka kanisa lifufuliwe leo mama.
Amina amemwambia kae na mtoto asitoke kabisa. Moto na nili mmezima message. Mungu wangu jamani, fire sio wamefika. Nimeona na nili gari moja. Nimeona fire mimi sijui namba zao. Nimeona tu gari imekuja. TANESCO ndio wamepokea, wamesema wanazima. Mungu wangu jamani hapo Big Boni ikipata tu tumeondoka wote. La haula wala quwwata illa billah lazima. Mwenyezi Mungu. Tusaidie, la haula la, ona chete hizo zinaboruka. Ona. Yaani ikienda tu kwenye gorofa mimi naogopa hiyo Big Boni ikikamata moto. Mungu. Jamani. Ilo gorofa lote mpaka chini linaondoka hiyo. Mwenyezi Mungu. Ona watu wale Wahindi badala washuke chini pale wamekaa kwenye gorofa sijui wanatafuta nini, moto uko karibu vile. Subhanallah. Mungu wangu wewe. Ona hizo chiche zinavyoanguka chini. Kama kuna magari hapo watu wamepaki wangeaondoa. Afu ni benki hapo yani kwa nyuma kuna benki ya NMB pale.
And I have a question. Is it right? Is it okay? Is it good? Is it better for leaders like these ones to exist in this world? How do you feel when people die? How do you feel when families lose their people? They are crying, collecting bodies, dead bodies on the street, simply because you want to force to become the president. You'd rather let people die, you'd rather let people suffer, you'd rather let people cry, but you cannot leave power. This power, you won't stay with it forever. You won't be in power for the rest of your life. A time will come when you will leave power because people don't die and go with things to their graves. Even if they do, it is useless. Even the richest people in the world, one day they will die. They won't carry their riches to the grave. They won't carry the things they have to the grave. You're going to be powerful, you're going to reap, you're going to harvest, you're going to misuse public funds and all that. But ask yourself, until when? Africa has gotten to a point when we have to do a change. We have to make a change. And this change should also start with us ourselves. Can we have people in the world who are merciful, who cares about other people? Where did the mercy went to? Where did humanity went to? Are you a white person? No. White people came to Africa during the time of colonization. They colonized Africans. They were killing Africans like animals. And then we got independent. But even after independent, our own people, our own black leaders can still kill people, can still unalive and eliminate people and execute people like animals. Is it really fair? Remember one thing, there is something that is called karma. And when you talk about karma, we talk about the things you do, they will one day come back to you. You are a human being, you have a family, you have children. You have a mother, maybe. You have a father, maybe, if they are still alive. You have brothers and sisters. I'm sure you'd never want to see anything bad or death following them or happening to them. But you're very comfortable seeing other people's children's being executed by the police in the streets. You can't call off it. You can't leave power. What does it take for you just to leave power and say, let me leave power instead of allowing people to die, instead of letting people die? It is something that is very sad, very sad. The country is burning down. The country is in flames right now, but you cannot do anything about it. People are just complaining because they want to be taken care of. People are complaining because they want their rights to be given to them. People are complaining because they voted for you into the government, or you took power from a president who was very good, and then you destroyed his legacy. You became a dictator. You're becoming the first woman to be a dictator in Africa. You're making people to begin questioning the leadership of women. When Africa has been in desert of women leadership, now we are having some women leaders, and then you become one of the women leaders who is destroying the legacy of everybody. Do you think it's right? Can people say their mind? Can't people call the government for accountable? Can people hold the government accountable? Can't people speak whenever the government is irresponsible? Can't people say anything? Do you want people to keep quiet when they are pressed, when they are killed, when they are sleeping angry, when there is no jobs and employments for the youths? Do you want people to just keep quiet, sit down, and look at everything as it is happening? Is it right, really? Does it make any sense? We need to make a change. Because if we don't make a change, there's a very big problem. Somebody somewhere is sitting down and telling himself, these people are not peaceful, yet they're the ones championing for unity. Black people, we are championing for unity. We are calling for the unity of the black people. And we are the ones fighting our own people. We are the enemy of our own selves. We are fighting our own selves. Until when shall this go on? Until when will this continue? Are we not going to put an end to this? Are we not going to stop this? Until when? A time has come when black people need to be held accountable. We need to be responsible of the things we are doing by our own selves. We have been taught to be enemies of our own selves, and that is what we are doing. Corruption left, right, center. Theft left, right, center. A leader is not willing to lead well. When a leader gets power, all she or he is thinking about is how I can be able to satisfy myself first. How can I be able to make my stomach full fast? How can I be able to, first of all, reap for myself before I begin working for other people? When you come to public, you're asking for votes, sympathizing with people, begging them to vote for you. The moment you get to power, you become a different kind of a person. Until when? Are you waiting for anybody to come and help us, or to come and make a change for us? I don't think so. We need to make a change by ourselves. And we need to do away with all the leaders who are behaving like this. African people, another time, think twice. Don't allow any leader who looks like he's going to frustrate you or misuse you or violate your rights become your leader. Vote wisely. If not so, then take power by force and give it to somebody who can be able to help you. Do what happened in Burkina Faso. The people of Burkina Faso are very peaceful today. The Western countries do not want that. But if it happens, it is the best. Let's think twice before we make decisions. And let's be very much integral. Let's be vigilant. Let's stay awake all the times. It is really frustrating me so much to see people being killed, to see a country being burnt down simply because of greediness and the anger for power? Tell me what you think in the comment section. I will do my best to make sure I read all the comments and give a response where possible.